we turn on the ceiling fan?
Sure. Looks like we're on. That's it.
David,
Yes.
we're on the internet.
Hello, welcome to Family RPG. I'm David Lenny, your Dungeon Master. Alright. For Arcana of the Ancients.
Yay!
Season 2. Episode 2. The Deadly Sisters. If you get that far.
Describe this encounter first.
So, for a point of inspiration, what happened last episode?
Anybody else want to go over?
No. You can go if you got notes.
Oh, I didn't take any notes.
I didn't know too.
No, but we, the four of us, one of us is asleep apparently, we were fishing on the shore, and we got a guppy and a boot, and nothing else after that.
Yeah.
Disappointingly. Then this old timer came up to us, and which is surprising considering how I look. A centaur with 8 spider legs. Anyways, and he said that maybe fishing would be improved in this region if we were to try to deal with a nearby lighthouse that's in the shape of an axe, or
It's just
could
a
be
tall
tall.
One of the marks. Yeah.
Marks, yes. Yes. And that he's not really sure what was done in the other ones that he has heard of in stories and tales, but that we would need to go there, deal with whatever is in there, and it will, fix what's going on in the ocean. And we're like, okay, my option is free. So we go there, and we discover first there was a gap in the steps, and so you used pythons in order to try to get up there. Fortunately, I was able to glide when I fell, and you were able to
Just fall.
Fall, yeah.
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 Are you gonna make it? Nope.
Fine. Eventually, we were able to get up there. Then we ended up discovering a woman with a child, and ended up that the woman wasn't really a woman, or at least it wasn't the type of woman we were actually searching for. And you mocked me for this. Might be your only chance. Thanks. So she attacked us then, and I forget what she was per se. A something wife? Or something like that?
Midlothian?
Yeah, okay.
Midlothian, yeah.
Midlothian wife?
Yeah.
Okay. And basically, they just seek out to seduce people. Yeah, in general. And then the child of it died once it was killed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we kept going up, and we found some. That was the spiders. Is that right after that?
Yeah.
Okay. The spiders were terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. They were small and
Tiny.
Tiny even.
Tiny.
And way too many hit points. Steel spiders of some sort.
Yeah.
And really hit us hard. Finally, we were able to get past them. I think we did a short rest after that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Then we kept going up. Then we found another gap in the map.
Yeah.
Yes. I forget, was there another web there then?
Yes.
Okay.
He fell to the wood.
Yeah. And
Your tank nearly died. Multiple times.
yes. But eventually we were able to pass by that. I think that was the end. That's as far as we got.
No one gets inspiration.
Why?
It was totally.
No one gets right. Oh yeah, it's me. I know one. Oh wait a minute. Yay! I'm so glad I chose this name. I'm no one. This is nothing. Hi.
Oh. And here I was just happy to remember Queen Armaloo. Garon has the blue rocks.
Yeah.
And it's the Sea Kingdom of Nahan? Or something like that.
Gahan. G-H-A.
Gahan. Okay. That was close.
With King Laird, right?
Yeah.
We're remembering names.
Wow.
Except you can't remember yours.
And we're also very depleted in our magical abilities. Those of us who have it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, so at this point you get to the, as you're going toward the top, the 20-foot wide stairs become 10-foot wide, and they become 5-foot wide as the whole thing just kind of, the center kind of it expands to hold this massive upper structure. And so you come across, single file to a ladder. And
I had a real difficult time with it.
yes.
You're gonna have a difficult.
Dunk, dunk, dunk. Yeah.
Imaginary hands.
So this ladder leads to what looks like a hatch, a metal hatch. Make an investigation check.
I'm not that smart. I got a 1 to the Jack of all trades, but
17.
Okay.
cool.
This may be where everyone else has ended because, dejected explorers have trudged back down after trying explosives, destructive rays, cutting tools. You see all manner of various things to try to break this hatch open, and nothing has worked.
All the parties have been stopped by a door.
Yes. I try knocking on it. Physically knocking.
Yeah? Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Okay.
Can we try opening it?
Make a perception check.
8.
You mean all of us?
Yes,
No,
all of you.
Okay. This does not include hearing, right? So.
No.
Okay, good. 11.
Oh! Yeah, perception 1. Yeah. Anyway,
Alright. You find some words etched out into the walls.
Friend?
No, it's a
Oh.
sentence.
Okay.
Speak, friend, and enter.
No.
Okay.
It says, I am a sanctuary where heroes rest, not in armor, but in text. What am I?
A book?
Nothing happens.
Say again.
I am a sanctuary where heroes rest, not in armor, but in text.
Paragraph?
No.
No.
Paragraph?
Well, I mean, you stop at a paragraph and you may rest to the next paragraph.
Diary?
No.
Okay. Can we make a history check or Arcana check to figure this
I
out?
think it's straight intelligence check.
Straight intelligence,
Yes.
not crooked intelligence.
No.
That's a 5.
Nope.
Oh, 10.
Where are books held?
Library.
There you go. You say the word library? The hatch opens.
Hey, library.
Okay.
Library.
So who goes in first?
I stick out my hand
Yay.
It's
stealthily.
it's very dark.
Does your hand have dark vision?
No.
I guess I can go up. I got blind sight for 30 feet.
Well, that helps.
Okay.
Okay.
He sees cube just kind of
Yes.
up.
Anything around?
It looks like, at least from the dimness, you see shelves of books.
Well, to him, it's irrelevant of being dim. It's
Yeah,
blindside.
right.
So.
Blind-
Well,
Yeah,
only
so-
30 feet.
It's 30 feet.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so there's this, the ladder goes further up to the actual, because it's a axe shape, so it's a crescent moon at the top. So like the actual shape of the axe goes further, and then there's this section that kind of a larger amphitheater kind of. It's all very shiny and very ornate and like clean.
So like the axe itself, in this guy in the top of the
axe
building
is just
has
a
two
straight up
floors to it.
shaft.
It
Yeah,
has 2 floors to it.
2 floors to it,
One
yeah.
lower floor and then a
one lower floor that's like surrounded by books.
Yes.
And then the upper section that looks like it's a standing area where you can climb back down. Yeah.
Yeah, wizard just walked into a library. Can I make an investigation check for a cool book?
Sure.
I found a rock. You are going away. That's the second one.
What kind of rock?
I don't know.
Actually, you find a skeleton next to a pair of broken glasses.
I understand that reference, yes. Anybody know mending?
No, I don't.
The rest of you climb up if you want to make an Arcana check to look for some kind of power source, because otherwise it's very dark.
Total 10.
15. Ooh!
20.
There you go.
Right. You find an access panel,
Okay.
and by just flapping hand around it, kind of like flip a switch, and the lights start coming on, and you more clearly see this giant set of books, and a voice comes over on a loudspeaker saying, "Contaminants detected. Contaminants detected. Sterilization program in progress."
What did you do?
Turn on the lights.
Turn back off!
Make a perception check. Now that you can see clearly.
Farther than
Okay.
30 feet?
You can move around a bit. You know.
Anyway, I got 19 on the die.
Okay.
I got that one.
The 19. You see that these books all have names of different people on them in alphabetical order. And so, from what you can tell quickly by opening one or two, there's like not only scientists and philosophers, but actors and just various. It's a library of people. Their pictures, their description, what they did.
This is biography.
Biography. They're all biographies, every one of them. And there seems to be a receptacle slot at the station where you first turned everything on to put the book in.
An autobiography.
Okay.
You take a book and just like, let's see, just list off a letter.
K.
Okay. I have to think of a person.
Klein?
Klein.
Kevin?
Fine. Okay.
Kevin Klein. Okay, so you find Klein, comma, Kevin. And you put it in, and a sample of hair comes out.
Oh.
No, another character that we find this useful, but he's not here right now.
No.
Books give us hair.
I think it's a form of DNA.
I think so too.
Okay.
Should we pocket? Who's taking the hair? Should I just take the hair? I'll take the hair.
You also see a booth where someone could stand in.
That's so tempting. I probably haven't seen Willy Wonka. I'll go to the booth.
Okay, the cube goes into the booth.
Can we put a square peg in a round hole?
It goes in the square hole. It says that
In fact, you assume that the booth is cylindrical. You didn't say that.
it is a cylindrical booth. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And it is how large is your
5 foot cube?
5 foot cube?
No, 3 foot.
No.
3 foot cube. Okay, you're small. And it's welcome to the archival library. Would you like to be archived?
What does archive mean?
You would be permanently processed for your memories and DNA, and so in the event of future advancements in science and technology, we could clone and learn from your research. Can you prove that you are capable of living with, listing off a whole bunch of like famous scientists and researchers and things, like what have you done to be part of this illustrious group?
I've said no.
Roll a persuasion check.
Natural 20.
The ability to say no is amazing.
Okay. You have proved to be a valid candidate for archival. Please submit a sample of DNA.
Is this gonna hurt?
Depends on where the sample comes from. Hair, skin, blood.
It's a cube.
Cube?
If you cannot submit a sample of DNA, we cannot archive you.
Scrape off some of myself? I don't know.
Sample valid. Please
Cool.
wait while we scan your memories to make an accurate depiction of you, and add you to our many books of illustrious people. And so, do you allow yourself to be?
Sure. This is gonna end great. The Book of Nope.
You are an interesting specimen.
Thank you.
Certainly unlike anything we have found in the archives.
I go rush over to the end section. Look, is there a notebook yet?
Huh?
Is there a notebook yet?
No,
Okay.
the computer's still processing.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I will watch for it.
So
You
what
watch it and I'll
happens
open the book.
next?
Okay.
After a moment, we will make sure that the clone and DNA scan option is available, and then you can head on your merry way. And many generations from now, perhaps we'll find a way to make this process work for everyone. You will live indefinitely.
Bring everyone
I
back.
don't think how that works, but okay, we'll try it. This is gonna be one blank book.
After a few minutes, you do see a book in the ends appear of nope.
Very narrow.
Nope, comma, nope. And as you go through, the majority of what it says is nope. Has a picture of him, has, whatever details nope has done.
Did they get my good side?
Yes.
Okay. Do I get let out of here now?
Yes, the tube opens, and it says, contaminants no longer detected. Have a nice day.
Okay.
I guess I'm part of the archive. Now I'm wondering what does the dust jacket say for the description of my biography?
Nope.
Okay, it knows me.
Make another investigation check.
17. 18.
10.
Okay, you find another section with a bunch of books on the floor, and it actually has like leather-bound extra outside covers, and so they've been removed. And someone who was up here many long time ago had apparently made a stitched together a hot air balloon out of these.
That's a lot of books.
Yes, it's a huge pile of books without covers on them.
Okay.
Yes,
So unknown peoples.
yes.
Well, unless I presumably you can.
You can look at the book inside the book itself. Yeah, you see
Yeah.
who they are. Yes.
Yeah. System, can you hear us? What's your name?
James.
James. So these are the books of James?
I am just a curator.
What's up with this stack? This pile of books over here? Is this a problem for you, or?
Someone was looking through this a long time ago. Perhaps that skeleton.
Do you know what the skeleton was?
No.
If we threw his the skeleton into the device that you just read him in, would you be able to tell us who he was then?
No.
Oh, you had to have a living
Living sample.
specimen.
Yes.
Okay. Do you want the books to be left there, or?
Well, it seems to be all of people who were made before the scanning technology was made. So, as far as they're concerned, there's no DNA sample, there's no mental scan. It's just a record of their history.
Okay. They existed, but there's no way of bringing it back.
Yes.
So they're as good as gone.
Yes.
Okay.
But it is important to have the record history. If you'd like to
Certainly.
put them back in alphabetical order, it would be much appreciated.
Okay. How long will that take?
About an hour.
Take an hour to do that?
Sure.
Okay, we'll take an hour.
I'm
Hey,
wondering
with-
if we can 2Vix the scanner.
I think it might have happened to me at one point. I don't know. Okay, so between the three of us then, that would take 20 minutes then. An hour is divided by 3.
Yeah.
Cool, alright.
Sure. As you put the last book in, the ground starts to rumble beneath you. Just like a earthquake style, like sudden jolt.
I know we should have focused on our mission instead of being librarians.
What's going on?
The tower is
James?
destabilizing.
Do you know why?
No.
Do you know what's upstairs?
You're already in the...
Oh, is this the upper section?
This is the
Okay.
upper section, yeah, with all the other stuff. So there's more books and more panels and things.
Okay.
That apparently reactivating this area and spending enough time in it has triggered what happened to the other towers. So,
Okay. They're just active for too long.
yeah, so you can see at least LEDs kind of ringing around like a series of glass panels. So the entire axe part of it is just glass. So you can see the night sky, and there's these LEDs in between each panel. Make an intelligence check.
Extreme intelligence. Wonderful.
30-20.
14.
If you can break one of the panels and find a way to inflate
Okay.
the hot air balloon, you might be able to float out before the entire tower collapses.
Oh.
So we got a Wizard of Oz this.
Okay. Wait, is there's still the hot air balloon here?
There's just the balloon itself, not a basket or anything underneath it. You have to provide the actual carrying for the four of you. I'm going to say the four of you are there, even though there's only three of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're carrying your weight, man. Alright, fine, whatever. Whatever.
Try and...
You don't have
the
enough
panel?
time to go back down. The entire tower will collapse before that happens. So.
Firebolt the panel?
Alright, roll to attack the panel.
24.
Okay, roll damage.
5 damage.
Okay,
Fire.
let's see. Yeah, the panel breaks. Shards of glass start falling down.
Fire is normally the answer.
What was the question?
Heat the balloon up.
Who cares?
No one cares.
Okay, let's move on then.
Okay.
We're supposed to heat the balloon up.
Yeah, so
Hot
that'd be
air
the issue.
balloon.
There's
Yeah.
also the issue of what you're standing in while the balloon is rising.
Oh.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
There's no basket.
Hang
The
on the
chamber
ropes.
that the glass chamber that he was in would be large enough to have the four of us in it. It doesn't only detach from the
We're
floor.
taking the scanner too.
No,
Well, it's big enough.
It's only big enough for one person.
Oh.
Are there
Okay.
ropes that we could just hang on to the balloon?
Yeah.
I mean, you could pick up one of the ladders, because there are several ladders up to
The
this hall.
bookcases.
The
If we rope around one of the bookcases, have it flat.
The ladder seems easier.
Okay.
Well, let's do it later.
Okay.
Tie the ladder on and then hopefully we can balance this out.
All right, let's do
Sounds good.
Athletics check to tie the ladder up.
Nope.
Oh,
It made our paladin, please. Oh no!
Nope.
You know what? I'm going to use my inspiration on you there.
Oh.
You do better.
Okay.
Do better.
Do better. Okay.
Okay. And what is it?
+3.
Okay, so it's 15.
Okay.
Wait, you said athletics? Are you proficient in athletics?
Should be.
Yes. So +5
Okay.
instead. So
All
17.
17.
All right.
All right.
You tie up the ladder, and it's long enough
Okay.
that the three of you can hold on.
4 of us.
4 of us, yes. 4 of you can hold on. That's right. Is there anything else you want to take from the library? You have one of you can have one time to grab one thing. Whether you want a particular book or do you want to keep your. Because she didn't seem, or at least no, the AI didn't seem to care. James didn't seem to care too much about these books that they're just normal archives. So there's all people.
Is there a book on Armaloo?
No, that's all too new of information. We're talking about things that are over 1 billion years in the past. This place has been pressurized, sealed, and locked away for a very long time.
Yep. I'll take the skull.
Take the skull.
You can maybe find the spell, raise the dead, or speak with the dead, something like that. I want to hear this guy's story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe he had time to read these books.
He sat next to broken glasses. I don't think he had.
I mean, before the glasses broke, he might have some time.
All right, you're taking Horatio.
Yes.
Oh.
All right. Now, how are you firing up the?
As always, fire is the answer.
Mm-hmm.
Great bonfire.
All right.
All right.
And
we're done
where
with
is that
Horatio's skull.
relative to the ladder and the balloon? Are you able to mount it into place so it doesn't fall over and cause fire to the ladder or burn the balloon itself? Or
Well, we only need the balloon for a short bit, and we can hold on to the ladder, so let's just kind of put it in the middle of the ladder so it's going on the balloon. I'll stuff it up.
It's probably a lot easier if I just went with feather fall, but I don't have that spell.
Okay, yeah, neither did I.
Yeah.
yeah, because you have a 500-foot drop. Once you get out of here.
Uh-huh.
At the
As
top
long
of
as it
the
makes it 470 feet, we're good.
Let's see. Let's make an Arcana check then.
22.
Natural 20.
So,
Okay. So you're able to balance yourselves if you have the ladder horizontally and have 4 of you and figuring out which one is the appropriate weight so you don't counterbalance and fall over. And so you're okay, you go over here, you stand here. And
how about I just start gliding?
You're just gonna start.
There you go. I have my wings. I start gliding.
It needs to be 2 people on each side, otherwise it's going to be too much weight on the other side.
I'm off of it,
Just
and
balance.
there's 2 people and one person in the middle, so it's still balanced there.
Oh, okay. But the middle has the fire.
We can be above him.
As soon as it inflates the balloon, I'll just extinguish it.
Okay.
Hopefully it didn't burn the ladder too much.
Okay.
If not, I'll just hold both sides of the ladder for good luck.
Okay. Alright, so, as you float, just getting through the opening you've made, and the whole thing just starts collapsing straight down. You see all of the bookshelves just start falling over, and the entire thing just crumbles into dust, and then just a huge rush away into the sea. As the lights go out, and
So all those lives then that were in there are now lost.
yes,
Oh well.
all that information.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, my book's useless.
Who designed these stupid libraries?
Nope.
Obviously, you must be.
Well, it lasted this long.
Well,
No one's messed
yeah,
with
but
it.
As soon as someone figures out how to get in there, you eventually just crash
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
So
Can we
Seems like-
steer towards the old man?
does it look like life has returned to the ocean?
uh,
For some
It's
reason.
still like 3 or 4 in the morning, so it's kind of, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very early.
A few
It's still
hours,
not.
alright.
Yeah. It might take a little longer than that in order to. So the nearest place you can see is the city of Key.
Wait, we didn't find the old man?
I mean, let's see.
He's the one that put us on this quest.
He did. As you're floating down, or you're actually providing a little bit of, like, instead of falling, just try to make it a burst of campfire, so instead of the whole thing deflating and you fall really fast, like, inflate a little bit more and then fall down, inflate a little bit, fall down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do our best not to torch it, but
Yeah. Let's see.
this is the screwballiest vehicle we've had.
Even more so than using a whale to fall in.
Yeah, that wasn't
Well-
so much a vehicle.
Eh.
Alright, I need each of you to make acrobatics checks.
You and me?
Yes.
Okay, that's fair. 11.
12.
11.
Okay.
Minimum 10, right? That was the goal, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Go again.
What? Again?
Yes. You're falling 500 feet. You're trying to keep your balance.
5.
12.
12.
Oh boy. Let's see if Tank can get you. Yes, Tank grabs you before you fall. Oh.
Like,
Cool.
you don't grab onto a hand or anything like that.
I should really make a carrying handle to wear.
And then it's on the wrong side. You keep falling over. Okay, grab the gear.
Thanks, Tank!
So I should bring up the GameCube then and put it there. This is you now. You have a hand.
We're gonna get a handle on things.
Alright, so you managed to float down to the shoreline, and you see the old fisherman. So, you made it to the top of the 4th mark, did you?
Yeah, we just had to do some cleaning.
What'd you see? What was up there?
Books.
Books. Oh, those could have been really valuable. No one's really had books in millennia.
You saw what happened to the building. The books are gone.
Oh. You didn't take any with you?
I got some hair and a skull.
That's weird. Why do you have a hair in a skull? You could have had books.
What's weirder is that they're from 2 different people.
I had a book written about me, but I don't think it survived.
I don't imagine it would.
Nope. We were kind of in a hurry because it was falling down around our ears, so.
That is true. Yeah.
Years?
Well,
Ear, sorry. Or, you know what I mean?
No.
I down to 1. You have both.
yeah.
On average, the average number of ears is the equivalent to the number of people.
Meanwhile, make a perception check.
Is this hearing or seeing?
Seeing.
Oh.
Oh,
Is it within 30 feet?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, well then.
Ooh. 21.
9.
The balloon catches fire.
Control flames, just put it out.
Okay. She immediately.
All my cantrips are fire.
Yeah.
Ah, beautiful.
Okay. Smoldering and burning leather.
Okay.
Well, yeah, it might take a few weeks, but hopefully we'll see some better fishing. But at what cost? Who knows what the other towers had that, you know.
Very other cloning facility.
This was your idea.
Yeah, well, I mean, no one knew it was up there, and things were getting better the more towers you got rid of. We just couldn't get rid of the last one, so.
Getting better?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to keep the books, but you want to get rid of the towers. What
Well,
were
I
you
mean,
gonna
I didn't know nobody knew what was up there because nobody could get up there, and nobody even reported what was in the other towers.
There were books about people. Some of those people had DNA in the building, and they had kept that DNA in case to be cloned. Memories and all.
Wow.
Yes. But apparently it being on while we were up there for long enough overloaded things, and so he got scanned.
Fair enough.
No, not really, but hey, that's what happened.
It's just kind of unfair. He got scanned and then lost everything, so yeah.
Well, you win some, you lose some.
So what do we win?
Another quest?
What?
He points south to the capital of Key. He says, go to Key.
So,
Q,
okay.
QI. It's called QI.
Oh.
Key.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was K. That's Key. K-E-Y.
What's in Key?
There's deadly murders going on.
You said just Q-U...
QI.
Q-I?
QI.
Q-I.
What murders aren't deadly?
Well, brutal murders, I should say.
Okay. Yeah, that's passed.
As opposed to white-collar murders.
The murder victims, their spinal columns have been removed.
What are the spinal rows?
Hey, I'm good.
He doesn't have spine. I got 2. So anyway, we even each other out.
You're all a very strange bunch, you know that?
Not where I come from. We're a bunch of blockheads there.
I'm strange pretty much everywhere I go. But that's okay.
Ever seen Flat World?
Only from an angle.
A lot of people think the world's flat.
Well, you can always look off and see the turtle. We could go see the turtle.
No, that's okay. But
Oh, I'd rather see the elephants.
So, do you got any transportation that can get us to Key?
It's about a day's walk from here.
Yeah, that's right.
we can float.
It still takes time and energy.
Yeah.
Yes. You got a place for us to sleep?
Sure, you can stay in my shack over here.
Much appreciated.
He opens up his small fishing shack, and it's got a couple of bunk beds and some candles.
Top bunk? No, just kidding. I'm 618 pounds. So no.
Take a long rest, and you can travel in the morning.
I mean, it practically is morning now, but
That
it
sounds
is
good.
2 p.m. Yeah.
We can sleep in. We'll get them nestled in a corner. 3 sides covering.
Kind of night terrors that make you rotate around a couple of times, and you realize you're in the other side of the room. Like,
Spheres.
yeah.
So you get your 15 hit points on your lay on hands back.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah. I got that already written down.
You haven't taken a long rest yet, so now
You can erase all the extra. Oh, you okay? You only have the 26 on there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Get there. Yep.
Okay.
And for good measure, when we wake up, I'll ritual cast alarm. Just so I can have my word.
Okay.
Alright, so as you walk toward the capital city of Key, make a perception check.
With hearing or seeing?
Assuming it's more than 30 foot. We're a messed up group.
Obviously.
We each have our own impairments, yes.
Okay. 17?
Alright?
Let's just go.
Do
with
we
this.
need to bother to precede the other two of us?
No.
Okay. What do you see and or hear?
Having a boat? That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unimpaired.
Let's see, make an Arcana check.
Only him?
Only him.
Yeah.
No more.
Oh.
Well, okay. 20, dirty 20.
30, 20.
Nice.
Alright. Let's see. You find.
Did everybody have the notion that, no one would be, like, always with the persuasion checks and always telling the truth, and nothing would always be deception? So, like, anything he ever said is always going to be a lie? Just he's a lying snake. Obviously, I haven't kept up with that notion, but,
You
Yeah.
find a pair of explorer's gloves.
Oh.
These thick, flexible fingered gloves feel like the plushest velvet on the palm side. When activated as your action for the next hour, the microscopic adaptive hairs in the palms let you climb any solid surface, even extremely difficult or impossible ones, such as a wall of ice or a force field. Any other action when climbing that uses one or both of your hands requires you to activate the gloves again. Otherwise, they deactivate so you can use your hands normally. A pair of explorer's gloves has a depletion of 1 in 1d20.
So, you don't have hands, and I have tendrils on one hand, and a snake on the other hand. So, they're yours.
Okay.
We will not be fighting over those.
Exactly.
And Tank got the staff.
Yes.
Yes. So you need that information again, or you go?
Yeah, I guess so. Explorers.
Well, like, can you
So-
summarize it?
As an action, for an hour, climb any solid surface. Spider-Man style.
Okay.
And then after the hour, roll d20.
Yeah.
Roll 1, it breaks.
Yep.
Okay.
Explorer's gloves.
That sure would have been handy in the tower.
It would have.
Yeah.
It's one of those kinds of adventures where we end up finding equipment after we needed it.
Seems right.
Yes.
So if we just wander off, maybe we'll find stuff before we need it.
Oh, yeah. Sequence break things?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
As you keep walking, make another perception check.
Natural 20!
15.
Yeah. 8.
22 if I'm, use my extra eyes.
You find a huge beast in the sky. With someone riding it, flying toward you.
Is that Lucy? In the sky with diamonds?
No.
Oh.
It looks like a large red bat.
Guys, we have company.
Is it that blur?
It's a large red bat with somebody riding it.
Okay. I need glasses.
Where would you put them?
It is
Oh, no.
60 feet above you.
So yeah, you don't see it. Or you had disadvantage on?
Disadvantage.
Okay.
Yes. Roll for initiative.
Can we see what type of creature is on top?
No, the creature itself is huge. You can see that someone is riding it, but not any particular details.
Okay.
So, no one.
7.
Elron.
2.
Nope.
6.
The creature goes first.
Really?
What a
With those
surprise.
high numbers?
With those high numbers. Okay.
Am I the biggest target, probably?
Let's see. Yeah. All right.
What's their goal?
Yeah. Let's see. No one. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, good thing I'm proficient in that. That's a 5
Okay,
total.
you take.
So they rolled a 1.
Okay. 9 lightning damage
Okay.
as an energy lance shoots off from this creature. I need you to make another dexterity saving throw.
Better! Unnatural 20.
Okay, you dodge the other one. Right. Next is no one. It appears it can fire you even from 60 feet away.
Yes, I can tell. Okay. Okay, well,
And we can
see.
still only see the bat.
Yes.
I'm going to cast Fairy Fire up there. 60-foot range, 20-foot cube.
Okay.
It needs to make a dexterity saving throw. DC 12.
Okay.
Which for a flying creature probably is...
It fails.
Good, okay. Now attack rolls against it are at advantage.
Or normal if you're using ranged and you have to fire at disadvantage.
We'll do that math when it happens.
Yeah.
Yes. So, presently, advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Let's see, that was my action. Bonus action. Do you have anything with saving throws or attacks, or what are you going to deal with it?
I have attack, saving throw, and who cares? It's magic missile.
That's fair.
You have this is in the air.
Yes.
I've got javelins.
Okay. So, let's see, what's the range of javelin?
30 feet.
30 to...
30, 60.
Okay. So, I will give you Bark Inspiration.
30, 90.
I use one of Bark Inspirations.
Normally you don't want to throw past 30 because that'd be a disadvantage.
Yeah.
That would be normal.
Yes.
Exactly. I gave him Bark Inspiration.
Okay. Nope.
Oh, well, since you went through the trouble of the fairy fire, I will use Firebolt. For a whopping 13.
13 misses.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Next.
Elron.
3120.
120? Okay.
Yeah. So it's still a straight roll now. But then plus the d6
Plus D6 for.
To attack.
to attack. If you want to add it, you don't have to. You,
Oh yeah. 7 and 4. How's this add up?
that's 11 plus.
Okay.
So you're throwing a javelin, so
Yeah.
that'd be plus 5 for you then. Because the 3 plus 2.
Okay. So it'd
Your
be
strength plus
16.
16 hits.
Huzzah!
Okay. And how much damage do I figure? Or how do I figure that?
D6 plus strength.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Between
mark,
or 3.
mark off a javelin.
Let's see. 4 plus 3 would be 7.
7 damage?
Yep.
Alright.
And how many javelins did you have?
I had 4.
Okay.
I had 3.
Okay.
Alright.
Maybe you will pick it up later. Maybe.
It is now the creature's turn. The creature will target Nope. Nope, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
The nope hadn't done anything yet.
Okay. That is a dirty 20.
Okay, you dodge it.
Oh, wait, you
make,
did fire it.
make another one.
15.
And you dodge it again.
Indeed.
No one.
Yes. Well, let's see. Look at the range of Eldritch Blast. Oh, good. That's 60 feet. And it is a ranged spell attack. So, it is at advantage then. I'll go with 16 then, plus 4, so unnatural 20.
Yeah, it is.
Cool. And so it's 1d8 cold. 7 cold damage. Anything con saving throw,
Okay.
DC 12.
It fails.
Okay, it is poisoned until the end of its next turn.
Oh.
Poison condition.
Okay, so it's a disadvantage on attacks.
I
Which
forget.
it's just a saving throw, so it means nothing to, you know.
Still.
Yeah, not getting any extra poison damage or anything.
No.
But it having less likelihood to hit us, that's a good thing.
With its savings throw based attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that doesn't make a difference.
fine.
Alright, nope.
I'll use a second level magic missile. Eight.
Misses.
No,
What,
damage.
damage? 8 damage? Okay.
Magic missile, Dave.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
And I rolled a 1.
Alright. Elron.
Okay. Same as before. Jackal.
Yeah.
Okay. That looks like 9. That's 14.
14 just hits. No, sorry. It misses.
Oh.
So you throw your javelin in the air and just kind of clanks back down. So I'm not going to say you lose it. You just.
Oh. No. Okay.
Alright. It is now the creature's turn. And the rider appears to be. It's going to dash away 120 feet in the opposite direction. If you want to make a survival check to see where it might be going.
15. 15?
Yeah. Okay.
It appears to be heading back toward Queen Armalu's kingdom.
Okay. Wait, come back! We can help you!
We scared it off.
Huh?
We scared it off.
Yeah, it's going back to Queen Armalu though.
Not here? Okay.
True. I mean, I don't know what it's going. The writer's going to report about us, but
We're not going there, right?
I mean, things like this happen. I mean, in proper storytelling,
It is rather
we probably end up going there. It's just storytelling. And barring the stories, it's like Chekhov's gun.
Alright. We don't want to go there, but it's been mentioned a whole bunch of times. And at some point we're going to have to face it.
Sure seems that way.
But for now.
For
That's
now.
a problem for future us.
Oh, future us has those many problems. Unless anybody had an attack that go out 120 feet.
I thought it was farther than that.
Did you go out further than 120 feet?
It dashed 120 feet away and basically got out of range.
And it was already 60 foot away.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
120 I can deal with,
Yeah.
but that's what I can deal with. Okay, well, let's just keep going down the city.
Hi ho, hi ho. To the key we go.
So did I find my javelin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, okay. So you're back to 3 then?
I'm back to 4.
You actually cross borders from the Sea Kingdom of Gahan to Draeolus. Draolis. That is the capital. Key is the capital of Draolis.
Sorry, Draolis.
Olis. So it's like the fourth mark is the bottom corner of the Sea Kingdom of Gahan, and then across the border. So if I make a history check on Draolis.
I didn't bring my passport. 12.
I know a lot about Legolas.
Legolas?
I got a 1.
Okay.
History? 19.
Wow.
Don't sound so surprised.
That is true. Key is the largest city in the Steadfast. It is also the site of the Dirk Hall, home of the Order of Truth and the Emperor Pope himself. More than 500,000 people live in Key, a city of spires and fantastically huge helium or hot air balloons and dirigibles. The common saying is, half of Key is in the sky. It's an exaggeration, but feels accurate when you're there.
Can we get a blue?
We had one. You didn't. I didn't think you liked it.
Yeah, but a real one.
Oh.
That was made from leather-bound books.
Yeah.
The people of Key often travel by fashioned balloons and dirigibles, so there are multiple mooring platforms and high metal masts throughout the city. These aerial vehicles take passengers from place to place around Key to various outlying areas, and sometimes with ships moored well out into the harbor. They're rarely used for long-distance travel because, with a few exceptions that employ higher levels of ancient technology, the vehicles aren't capable of long journeys. Besides, most places outside of Key don't offer the ability to moor or replenish what airships need.
There are some places.
It is not the best method of travel. If you want to travel around Key, sure. But beyond that, it's not going to get you very far.
Yeah, we'll go where the wind takes us.
Sure.
So how are these things heated? They get baskets with fires, or they just take hot air from something on the ground?
There's a
Like I
politician
said,
in every one.
hot air balloons, they have helium, they have, various,
okay.
yeah.
Have a variety.
Yes. No Hindenburg yet. At least, no outcome like a Hindenburg
Yeah,
yet.
we haven't gotten any yet.
Oh,
We just hit it down.
Okay.
We got the fire. I don't say fireball, but your fire cube. Fire cube over here.
Hindenburg or Heisenberg?
A little of both.
Well,
Okay.
So, Key has many large markets, in particular along the docks. The multi-level central market, well away from the water, is thought to offer one of the most expensive and elite shopping opportunities in the Steadfast. Here, all manner of goods can be bought and sold with no luxury too exotic or fantastic for one of its shops.
Get a new box.
A new box.
Does it look like I wear clothes?
You wear a box though?
I can sleep in a box.
Oh.
If it fits, it sits. Are you a cat?
Kind of.
Okay.
Could be a foldable box then, or like it would be difficult. Like if we have like a chest, that would be heavy.
So a cat owner would buy this ornate, stepping thing, and then the cat would just sit in the box, and it's never uses the thing.
I need a portable square. Like, just put a square down.
As opposed to a portable hole.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you breathe?
Occasionally,
Okay.
I think.
Do you eat?
Probably.
Do you remember the last time you ate? I got 2 mouths to feed here.
It's kind of weird where I'm from. Well, this is weird. It's normal where I am.
Okay, I wouldn't argue that.
All the cubes, circles, pyramids.
As you're traveling through town, the busy streets, you see a couple of flying cylindrical automatons. that appear to be
Rangers?
wearing, yeah.
Don't know, can't see him that well.
They're wearing blue and white uniforms and saying, move along, and there's standing in front of a domicile with a bunch of yellow tape over it. Caution, crime scene.
Okay, well, we'll move along then.
This wasn't us.
No.
Is there one just standing there, though?
There are two, they're called the ZEV, Z-H-E-V. They're the peacekeeping force. They're the local police trying to research, just solving crime and capturing criminals and so on.
All float up to him.
Okay.
We're new in town. Is this a dangerous city?
We'd like to keep things hush-hush, so we don't want to panic the public, but there has been a rash of murders going on recently.
Murders? Oh.
Ignore him. He's no one.
I thought I saw a murder of crows. Yeah, that was it. It's from crows. A group of crows is a murder.
What's happening with the murders? Should we not stay here?
It's been the past 3 nights. Each one has had a home has been broken into. At least, it seems like they have, whoever's doing this has access to any location. It's like I don't know if it's a skeleton key or some sort of ultimate, because there's no security system that can stop whoever's doing this, and it's not even taking any of their things. All of their wealth and Numenera and other devices are just there. They're just removing the spinal columns from their victims. So we see a dead body with no motive, no means, nothing else stolen, nothing even broken.
Is there any medical history between that would be similar between them? They all any same height?
Yeah, they had
Same-
spines.
Yes. Aside from that, though, are there similarities between those spines? Or is this whoever's doing the murders
You
trying to
think
look
it's
for?
the scoliosis killer?
We don't know the purposes of the skull. Whoever's stealing these spines. I mean, if I had known that, I would have brought the whole skeleton of that one guy and said just a skull.
They are either linked to or directly using iron flesh.
The spines are.
Yes.
Okay. So
One of them
just
was
the
iron
spines.
flesh, and the other one was a normal spine that was linked to things in the body that are iron flesh upgrades.
AKA cybernetics. But in this fancy version, they call it iron flesh.
Okay.
Yes.
So there's nothing these victims have in common other than they had a spine.
Yes.
And then that spine was in some way connected to iron flesh.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
We are researching medical records and trying to find anyone else who could be a potential threat.
My friend here has 2 spines,
Which I had
but
to
no
keep-
iron flesh. So if we get him some iron flesh, it might be good bait.
I can't argue with that.
No one cares.
Do you need both of them to walk around?
Yeah, I have a lower spine and upper spine. Yeah.
Like I said, there could also be ones that relate to the spine, not necessarily the spine itself, but yeah.
Uh huh.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
No.
I've
We
gone
could
through
just get him a
this.
thing of twin-mounted cannons.
It doesn't have to be weaponry. I know you're the police. You probably wouldn't give a civilian a gun. Let alone
I
cannons.
mean, other than that, I can say it's a surgical job. It's specifically targeting the spine and nothing else. So it's someone who really knows what they're doing with iron flesh. And
How many iron flesh vendors are there in town?
there's half a dozen.
Okay. That's.
Probably this is limiting business.
Yes. Well, I mean, it has been rather difficult trying to keep.
Yeah.
People know it's spines. People know there's murders going on, but not why. We're trying to keep that hush hush in order to understand, so we don't spook. If it is one of those vendors, we don't want to spook them out of town and lose track of what's going on.
Ooh. Are there any identifying numbers Like any ways to identify a specific type of iron flesh? Like an ID number or markings or a brand on it or...
Make an Arcana check.
15. I'm saying if we were to go to the vendors, try to ask for, hey, I got 2 spines, I want one upgraded, and we start seeing what they have. Oh wait, I recognize that one. That one still got blood on it. What's going on? Oh, fresh! How's it coming today? I don't know where the accent came from.
Multiple instances of iron flesh, except in cases of common sense would argue otherwise. You can have the 2 iron flesh eye implants, 2 gauntlets, 1 for each hand, but only 1 helm, spine, or heart.
Sure. Oh yeah, I got 2 spines of those.
Yes, only one of them could be.
But only one hand.
Yes. And even then, that's got like foot-long tendrils to it.
Yes.
Hence why I did not take the gloves.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Let's see.
So clearly we're ruled out as suspects because you couldn't hold a scalpel, and I don't have hands.
I mean, I could with one hand. The tendrils, they're very nimble. In fact, I can hold 2 items at one time with one hand.
Why would you keep telling them that we got ruled out here?
Because we're new in town.
Okay.
And you clearly haven't seen us before. I would be memorable.
The procedure for removing iron flesh is akin to pulling out a minor organ, unless the machine of the ancients is found that can accomplish the procedure somewhat safely. Removing it drops the character to 0 hit points, at which point they must begin making death saving throws until they stabilize.
It's kind of hard to stabilize spine.
Yes.
Yes, or brain.
Yes.
Sorry, I had a flashback. Go on.
So, the police have told you everything they know.
We should go see what it would take to get you a spine upgrade.
No, I don't think we should do it.
They probably are expensive, aren't they?
They are extremely expensive, yes.
I only had 24 gold pieces on me.
Well, shin.
Shit, okay, yes.
Or shin.
Look at that from what we had in D&D, okay?
I know.
Yes.
I don't.
Of course, trying to find the specific list of costs for everything in here. It just lists off what it is and how it's uncommon or rare. And somewhere in this...
As a comparison of
Yeah.
rare is this much, this range.
Yes. I'm trying to
We
find
can't
that.
afford it.
Maybe some common ones.
What's your fingers?
It just replace one vertebrae.
Huh.
Is that got a lower back problem?
Lower back.
Yes. And presumably if something was attached to like a foot or a leg, that would also have to be attached to the spine in order to be controlled by the brain, so...
Yeah, iron flesh is always a very rare or wondrous item.
Okay.
So they'd be in the thousands.
Well, I can be pretty deceptive. So, I can certainly lie my way, at least in order to see the merchandise.
So you go through the market and try to find one of the iron flesh merchants.
Sure.
Hey, what you doing there? I'm Marshall. Welcome to my shop.
Hello.
You seem to have a lot of things happening on you.
I do.
Very odd.
I do.
Yeah.
You know what? You always do a little more, right? There's always room for more work, right?
If you got the shin,
He has 4. 6?
I got a lot. I'm window shopping right now. I can bring back currency if I find something I like.
well, iron flesh isn't a basic thing.
I'm aware. That's why I'm not carrying the money with me around the market now, am I? That's not a wise thing to do, is it?
Oh no!
No.
Not around this place, no.
Exactly. But I want to find the buyer first, or the seller first, to buy it from, and see what the product is.
Well, let's see.
That's going to explain that pretty well there.
Sure. Why don't you roll a persuasion check?
Will be incompetence. Alright. That is a 10.
I don't think you're good for it. If you're not good for it, then there's no point in looking. Come back when you have some shins. Lot of shins.
Okay. I mean, I got some horse shins right here, but fine. Alright, we'll find another buyer then. You said there was half a dozen. That was one. There's 5 more. How many more wishes do you have? You have many.
I do.
Those will be fine. Are we confident that was the one?
Why don't you make an investigation check?
Okay. Ah, okay. 15.
Does seem like let's make an Arcana check along with it. That way you know what you're investigating.
Okay. That's only a 10. Sorry,
Would you
8.
like me to make an Arcana check?
Yeah.
That is a 12.
So higher than mine.
Right. His Iron Flesh professional removal tool is missing.
Okay. Where do you source your iron flesh from?
Oh, many places. We all trade and share and try to make up, because sometimes not a lot of fancy people can come through here, we get the thing.
I mean, okay, yeah, fine. I'm going through a hard time right now, but I will be good for it. I mean, I'm a bard. I work well with that money.
Bars are the cheapest. They don't get anything around Key.
So it's the city of poor taste then.
It's a city of good taste. We don't waste time with bards.
You okay there?
I'm fine with people like insulting me and my appearance, I know I look freakish to many people, but when you start insulting my profession. Actually, no wait, I forgot. I'm a bard of the eloquence. So that where I rolled before, it was actually I had a minimum of 10, so it would have been 16. My apologies.
Okay.
I forgot what kind of bard I was. But you started insulting me what kind of bard I am, and I remember. I'm one that talks well.
Oh.
In character.
Yeah.
Yes. So 16, is that good enough to convince him that I don't have the money on me, but I can get it easily? That way we can progress your adventure. How about that?
How about that?
Brother?
No. I have these wings of thunder.
You already have wings, but, I mean, what do they do?
These vestigial wing-like extensions are implanted on your back, usually folded, but opening up to reveal oddly shaped veins and texture membranes. Each time you use a function of this implant, the Wings of Thunder have 20 charges and regain 2d10 charges daily at dawn. When you expend 1 charge as an action, echolocation grants you blind sight 120 feet up to 1 hour. When you expend 3 charges as an action, you direct a beam of focused sound at a target within 120 feet. The target must succeed on a DC 17 con save throw or take 8d6 thunder damage and begin to ring with a resonant destructive wave. At the start of each of its turns, until the wave damps out, the target must make a 17 con save throw or take 1d6 thunder damage. On a successful save, the effect ends. Other methods could be used to end the wave, including simply banging loudly on a drum, blowing a horn, or other resonant instrument or sound, which has the effect of canceling out the wave. Finally, if you expend 7 charges as an action, you can target a creature within 10 feet of a focused beam of sound that sets up a lethal resonance in their body if they fail a DC 17 con save throw. Vibration remains imperceptible to others except for the target, who hears a constant buzzing for up to 10 hours. If nothing is done, the resonance builds to its maximum and is released at the destructive pulse after 10 hours. At the end of this time, the target proceeds a DC 17 con save throw, or be reduced to 0 hit points. If it succeeds, it takes 10d10 thunder damage. All creatures within 10 feet of the target with this effect triggers must make a con saving throw or take 10d10 thunder damage.
So they're wings that don't fly, but do a whole lot of thunder damage.
Yes.
So they're more like speakers, really. Full out speakers. Yes.
Yes.
Fascinating.
Can you install those on a cube?
10,000 shit.
I don't even have a shin. I have some shins, but not a shin.
Nothing to trade?
No.
He points at Tank.
What about him?
Sorry, we can't trade him. We're still making payments.
When it was Ravens, like, yeah, sure, fine. But not for the adults. Where did you source it from?
I tried to find it in the.
He points outside of town. There's like various spots.
There's various tunnels and caves where people find and dig these things up.
They dug this up.
Yep.
Okay. Does it look like it was recently dug up, or does it look like it was ripped off somebody's body?
I mean, not recently dug up, but at least like cleaned up and stored away. So
Okay.
it's when he's,
So it doesn't look like it's one of the items that might have been taken off somebody in the last 3 days.
no.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, I would be unable to take any off of you. Obviously, you don't have any.
He actually has a iron flesh of his own. Both of his eyes are able to identify as one of his special abilities.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he has special iron flesh eyes that can identify iron flesh, that can identify various things. So it's like he knows no matter what you say to him, you don't have the money.
Yeah. Well,
he can see it. He can,
you can't identify a liar. You know, you can identify an object's not the way I say it is, but
yeah.
lying detected. Deception. I'm not speaking truth.
No.
No.
Where are these caves?
Let's see.
Maybe that's how we can turn you to bait.
He points to the northern edge of Draeolus and points to a mountain range called the Dark Hills. It is the border between Draeolus and Navarine, the area where the Amber Queen,
Yeah.
or the evil queen, yeah.
So as long as we don't cross the border, we're good.
There are sections of these caves that go in between both sections. And it's very, very difficult to. It's a very tenuous section, like neutral zone kind of thing, where both sides try to look for, and both sides often fight over finding iron flesh and other ciphers.
We're neutral parties, so.
Yeah, it'll work out great for us as long as there's not that bad thing.
If her people spot you, they probably kill you.
I mean, bats don't like caves, do they? Wait a minute. Have you seen any large bats, or huge bats, I should say?
Oh, Queen Armadillo sends them out all the time.
Okay. So
Mostly scouting. Yeah.
if we happen to encounter one in the wild, then we shouldn't take that as being personal? Or does that mean we've taken an interest in?
You might be a target.
Oh.
You
Oh,
might
no.
want to hide out for a while.
Oh. Like in a cave?
The caves are about a month's walk northwest. Northeast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Goodness. But they come all the way over here in order to try to sell to you.
People come from all over. Just- There are other caves, other places. The closest one is the Dark Hills.
Okay, and that is...
That is north. That was the border of Navarine. The closest place that they can harvest.
And that's a month away?
That's a month away, yes.
Oh, wow.
Unless you have a dirigible here, will not take you there.
Yeah,
You'd need some sort of other ground vehicle,
probably.
which would also probably cost 10 to 15,000. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. They're not cheap.
Nobody sells horses around here?
No. What the horses?
Well, look at my lower half. Ignore the spider legs. And I don't normally have 4 legs, not 6. Anyways,
So do you know anything about these murders?
Murders.
you see that yellow tape over there? The cops?
Roll an insight check.
16.
Better than what I'll get.
Alright.
Are you wise?
Yeah,
You got a +1, a +0.
I'm not lying.
I got an 11.
Oh, but you're proficient in it though. So you got a +2.
Oh, is that not?
No, 12.
Oh.
Okay.
About a week ago, a pair of beautiful women came to my shop. One of them was a noblewoman, the other seemed to be her servant. They were looking for iron flesh. I showed them around, and next thing I know, my removal tool was missing. I didn't think much of it, but since the murders have been occurring, it seems like someone may be using my tool.
Okay. If we're able to retrieve your tool, would maybe a trade for the iron flesh you just described?
Maybe not that one, but
Okay.
we'll talk about
Something cheaper. Okay.
it. Something cheap.
Fair enough.
Have you reported to the police that your tool is missing?
Yes, but they're all busy trying to deal with the murders.
The murder which is related to the tool that was stolen from you. I don't think you have a very good police system here.
What does the removal tool look like?
Good point.
It is a box.
I offer up my calligrapher's kit with writing instruments and
You
everything.
place the
Paper.
box on the affected area and tendrils come out and actually safely remove.
Can you draw it?
The picture of the tool.
He gives you a similar looking, a very small version of him with like various, a mixture of your tendrils and his body.
That's the way he draws.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Okay. That.
Are our powers combined?
Evidently. Power of sight. And power of hearing.
The target has to be unconscious, otherwise very painful.
I can imagine.
Are there any less reputable dealers in iron flesh around here?
Everyone has to be on the up and up. The most expensive things require the most professionalism. If you're not professional, you don't stay in key.
Are there any monks here? In Key?
Not that I know.
I was wondering. It seemed like a place that they would want to come to.
I'd imagine locksmiths.
True. Could be. Are locksmiths here? Call the locksmith.
Sure.
Not that we need anything unlocked. We both have the spell knock, so.
Yeah.
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 We're good in that respect.
But yes, I did not get their names, but one was noblewoman, other was servant.
And the appearance.
Did they
you said
have
were
a
attractive.
crest?
Very
Or
beautiful sisters.
Okay. I don't
Wait.
want to say that phrase like
a
this.
noblewoman and a servant, but they're sisters.
I know, they confused me too. They said they were sisters.
Okay, I didn't want to phrase it this way, but what race were they?
Human.
Humans, okay.
Yeah.
None of us are human here, so. Wait, Tank's not human, right?
Or Borgella.
No, the
I
Tank's not
think
human.
Tank is human.
Tank is human. Okay.
Okay.
It's one of you
This quiet
squishy
one.
things.
Yes. Okay.
So we need to find a noblewoman and her sister that's her servant.
Is there like a sister order? Like, like a nunnery, a sisterhood of some sort, or?
Not that kind of sister.
Okay.
They said they were related. They looked like they were sisters.
Okay. Like really close to each other? Almost like twins?
No.
No?
not two, no.
Okay. You know, maybe like a cloning thing going on or something like that.
We're looking for Cinderella.
Hmm. Would it be Cinderella? Or she has sisters. I mean, for that matter, Ariel has sisters too. Then it'd be in the sea, though.
We get really distracted. Could you point us in any way that we might be able to use to try and find your removal tool?
He goes
And
through.
by the way, I'm no one. Pleased to meet you. What's your name?
I said Watto.
Watto. My apologies.
Let's see what I have here for you.
What are you searching for?
He's looking for something that you can use to track it down.
Okay. An iron flesh detector?
Well, no, that would lead you like all over the city.
Yeah,
To find a specific device. Because the iron flesh remover is not iron flesh itself. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
The Numenera?
Relic.
Or relic?
I'm not sure I even had anything.
We'll just invent something. A tool detector, maybe?
Oh, there's also something here earlier that might be useful. I lost track of it.
Is there a place we could learn about the noble houses?
Well, you could go to the palace, but they don't let anyone in. It's not just anyone.
I know one. Does that count?
Do you think they'd have information at the library?
Didn't the library fall down?
Different library.
Oh. Let's see.
Go to the genealogy section?
So the options are the Dirk Hall, which is the let's see a description of what that is, but there's also the Zev headquarters, so all those robots. There's the Marish clan. There's also the Mayor of Key, Marver Ran, appointed by the Council of Spheres.
Spheres, friend of yours?
Council of Spheres?
Yes,
Where are they? Let's
In
go
the
talk to them.
in the palace.
Oh, of course they are.
There are multiple bridges that lead to the market and to the Moon Bay.
Well, we could go talk to the mayor.
Sure.
The mayor is actually roll a history check.
Ooh, that might actually be something.
70.
17.
History 19.
That's it. All right. The mayor lives in a dirigible and never trods on the earth, believing that if he does, he will sicken and die. Bran is frail and likely mentally unstable old man surrounded at all times by young men and women who attend to his every capricious whim. Fortunately for Key, the city virtually runs itself, and the Emperor Pope has the money, manpower, and influence to accomplish whatever needs to be done. So he lives out on a dirigible by the Moon Bay, and it's just this crazy old man.
That they say is the mayor,
Yes.
and they keep giving them their children.
Sounds perfect.
Sounds a bit creepy.
It is very creepy.
Okay.
I mean, that'd be a good idea to see. Nobody recommends to go to him. It's like, you want to see the Emperor Pope. Yeah,
Giant mosquito.
the Dirk Hall is home of the Order of Truth. So everyone there speaks truth, and if there would be any monks, I suppose they would live in Dirk Hall. Yeah. That the Emperor Pope created the Zev automatons over 100 years ago. So the Emperor Pope is very old.
I mean, that's relative.
Yes.
Old school is 700 years, so it's.
Well, where do we want to go?
You must see the Emperor Pope, I guess.
The Dirk Hall complex at the heart of Key is almost a city unto itself. A vast sprawl of libraries, laboratories, warehouses, living quarters, and administrative buildings. At the center is the Holy Palace, serving as the residence and office of the Emperor Pope. More than 1,000 people work and live within the Dirk Hall.
Let's go.
Offer up our services.
Right? There are other Zev guards standing outside.
Hello. We would like to offer our services to try to solve the murder spree in town.
And what are your services?
Investigation and putting our own lives in peril so you don't have to.
Roll persuasion.
There. Okay, that's an 8 there, but like I said, elements barred, so that's 10 plus 6, so 16.
He also has 2 spines, so he'll be a good bait.
Let's call it in first. See, they have like a private conversation going on. These little beeps and boops, and you can see it like,
The cast message.
yeah. The Emperor Pope will see you now. Follow us.
Thank you.
So as you go through, you see a whole bunch of people and things going around and very busy, very hectic, very, moving.
Okay.
Okay.
Everybody, keep up.
As you approach the palace, you see several people in black and brown robes, meditating, moving very slowly, kind of thing. Just like
Which one's the Pope?
at the top of the stairs, there is
The amber one.
yeah, in amber robes,
Oh.
just sitting in a throne. You say you can help us? Who are you?
I am no one. This is nothing.
Nothing can't help us. You're very confusing. Why?
With
No,
all
that
this,
is
you
true.
probably lack for nothing.
So, I have some of the best security and capabilities in this town, and I'd like to know what you can do better than my team to figure this out.
We have a willingness to leave the town. Apparently, there's somebody, two women, supposedly beautiful women, so I've been told. Obviously, that's in the eye of the beholder. That were.
One of those.
Let's hope not. That were sisters, but also one nobility and one a servant. That they potentially allegedly had stolen the extracting equipment from one of your vendors that could remove iron flesh.
Well, that's not good.
Indeed, the vendor had made the police force made aware of it, but they were so focused on the crime itself that they didn't, consider the connection with the theft from his shop. We put two and two together. And sometimes it makes four, sometimes it doesn't. We're here to find out.
Well, they do tend to target the higher affluent areas. Perhaps I can convince one of the nobles to lend you their house for the night, so perhaps if someone breaks in, you can catch them by surprise.
That could work.
Well, okay. Presumably they're finding people who have known iron flesh in their, somehow related to their spines then, would be able to enter somebody noble's house that has said iron flesh. And we would be there to protect them. Unless you want to give us one of this iron flesh, in which case that's fine too.
Well, I mean, if they know the target's going to be there,
They would go to the home of the person.
yes.
Yes. So, okay, if you're going to send us to one of these people that has
Yes.
iron flesh
Yes.
on the record.
Yes.
Okay. Glad to be of service. Should we just try to capture them alive, or if they do pose a threat, do we have permission to kill them?
Hello? Hello? Yeah.
Preferably alive, but more likely as long as you have proof that they were
The culprit.
culprits. Yes, and their death would be preferable. They would be executed for this crime anyways.
Less paperwork, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know of any
I mean, I wanted the ones that don't have money.
noble houses that would have sisters where one's a servant with the other?
Well,
None that live here. They must be visiting the town.
Okay.
Visiting.
maybe a lot.
So outsiders.
Yes.
They need a lot of water. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
What noble's house would
Yeah.
you like us to stake out?
The Wilsons.
Fine.
Wilson's.
Mr. and Mrs. Wilson?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson. Do we have some, obviously, some filings, some paperwork, in order to prove evidence to them, or just a police escort, I suppose, to explain the situation to them?
Police are already on their way there.
Okay.
That's good. I'm gonna go.
All right, we'll call it for tonight, I guess.
All right.
Yeah. Sorry.
Till next time.
Until next time, happy gaming. Bye-bye.
Bye.